doing what I enjoyed.
Yeah.
And I love theater.
Yeah.
I love performance. I love working collectively with people to create something, the unknown. And I found acting to be, my enjoyment. So I'm the type of person, I want to do things that I enjoy, not the things that I'm forced to do.
Okay, how did it... Just auditioning, do you find yourself to be a very lucky guy? I mean, from everybody, a lot of people love you from Deadwood. Especially the special handshake or the hand thing you do all the time.
Yeah, they all love me from Deadwood, but what does that mean?
Well, they love the characters you portray. They love you for that. Yes. And I'm more impressed with all the voice work you do. I am that takes a lot of acting.
Well, let me tell you that, you see, when you say you love something, you have to know what you love. Because, like, when you fall in love with somebody, that's one thing. But when you live with them and go with them, it takes work. So what's behind that love is what's important. It's not that you love. It's what is behind that love.
They love your talent that you use to do it. So
what I'm saying is, from point A to point Z, what I've arrived to, they love Z, but they don't know what A is. And that's what they, for themselves, should know what that means, which means they should know what they love.
What they love about what the whole situation is. Okay,
because if it just makes you happy or makes you feel good and makes you identify, that's not enough. That you have to understand that within yourself.
I got you. I understand. Now, so your voice work, what do you prefer more? Voice work or acting?
Well, for me, it's all in one, because let me explain to you.
Yeah.
Now, there are some voice people that are skilled and are technicians.
Okay.
You know, there's guys like D. Bradley Baker, Frank Welker, they're Fred Tatasciore, Stephen Stanton, Eric Bauza. They're great technicians. They can make any sound you can think of and more.
Okay.
I went from the other aspect. I did not want to recreate or copy someone or a sound. I wanted to give you the essence of what a character or an object was.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
In other words, some people can recreate the ocean.
We get that all the time. He wants to be an announcer. That's how he is. Go ahead.
In about 10 minutes.
Some people can recreate the sound of the ocean and the waves. I give you the depth of what an ocean means to me.
Okay, I got you. So do they usually, when they cast you for these voiceovers, it could be anything from Star Wars Rebels or Star Wars, do they send you the picture of the individual and give you like a week to practice with it or no?
I practice all my life.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, is there a certain sound that, you know, you go into the room before they hit the mic and you got the cartoon. Do you get into character prior to that, of what you're going to do?
Well, like I said,
Cast members of The Office.
Nobody can be me better than me.
Oh, of course not. No, nobody can.
No, you know what I mean? And nobody can be you better than you. But what is me, the skills that you develop and the life experience that you bring to the character.
Yeah.
So, like people say, you know, like try and separate me from Wu. No, I'm Wu in life. And Wu is my grandparents.
Yeah, I got you.
So every character from Storm Shadow to Commander Sato to Grandpa and Jake Long and the American Dragon, that's a part of me. It's me.
Yeah, I got you.
It's my life. It's my life story. It's my heart.
Okay.
It's my parents. When I'm doing a certain character, I think of my parent, my father. You know, and how he would say it.
Oh, my God.
So that's the difference between me and technicians and skilled craftsmen.
I got you.
I recreate emotion.
Okay, I got you. So do you have a new project you're working on or anything new that's in the pike works right now?
Well, there's a lot of things that I've worked, like, you know, I just finished the Deadwood movie, but I've been working on some episodes of Looney Tunes that they're bringing back.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I did not even know this. Yeah. When does that get launched? What year? Or is it this year or next year?
That'll be around April next year. Yeah.
How many characters are you doing?
You know what I do, and this is what I do well.
Okay.
I do like Asian Pacific voices when they need to recreate that.
Really?
So you know, if Bugs Bunny comes into Bugs goes into a sushi restaurant, I play the sushi guy.
Oh. Well, and so do they knock them out all in one day?
Yeah.
So we have you in Studio B. You're doing this, and this.
Yeah.
All right. So Looney Tunes are going to be in, and then what else we got with you? Anything else?
There's a couple projects that I've been talking with people about.
I love it. How do you like doing the Comic-Cons? They're great, huh?
I think that number one, you have fans who need to reach out and touch you, and that I appreciate, and two, fans should not just be fans, but they should be educated about the work that you do.
That's amazing.
So it's not just like you want to make them happy, but you want to educate them too.
So do they go crazy at the panels with you then?
Well, because I talk to them about things that are not media based, like popular based.
I got you.
I'm not a popular type of person. I'm more like I challenge people to hey, what is it that you are invested in buying things, buying toys?
Yeah.
What is it that you are investing in yourself? Why are you wasting the time sitting in front of the TV? Don't just sit in front of the TV. Understand history. Understand your life.
You need to talk to my kid, man. You want to come over to my house and talk to my son? This is the same conversation I had yesterday.
Okay. That's what I want fans to understand, so they can really understand what I do and where I'm coming from. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's using the garbage can. Okay, all right. We were going to ask you for your autograph. I thought you were one of the... Never mind, I mess with you. Go ahead. I understand. So you want to educate them. That is amazing.
But just enlighten them.
Enlighten them.
That I'm not just someone that you can love and hug and want to touch. Someone that represents my people, my culture, and America.
What's the biggest thing they come here and have you sign? Is it a Storm Shadow? Is it...
Well, like middle-aged men, it's their memories, their childhood memories. So that. And Deadwood is with the new guys who are interested in historical irreverence.
Okay.
Irreverence.
I got you.
said irreverence.
Irreverence.
Who are irreverential to standard bullshit.
You're a cool cat. Do you know that?
Am I?
You're a cool cat.
I think
you tell it like it is. You're like, well, let's not do this to sell more comic books or blah, blah, blah. No, that's good you're saying it like this. And there is understanding that there's other things besides sitting in front of the TV or buying 10,000 toys and having you autograph every one. I just need you to autograph it because I love you so much because you were from my 8th grade. I mean, it still makes money for the franchise, so that's the thing we want to do. That's all right.
But I want you to understand yourself in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Why do you do those things?
Well, some people are escaping reality, and they're trying to find a scapegoat.
Well,
using you for...
as you know, you cannot escape reality.
No, you cannot.
So confront reality.
Yeah.
Confront that within yourself.
All right. I appreciate you sitting down with me. One more time, they're going to hit you up on social media. Is your name, I'm going to say this, Keone?
Keone Young. Yes.
At Keone Young, find all of it and everything like that. Dude, thank you for sitting with me.
Oh,
I'm
my pleasure.
I'm going to be a fanboy for a second. I loved you being Storm Shadow. I loved it so much.
But you see, Storm Shadow was like my sensei.
Was he really?
It was like, or my grandfather.
Well, the reason they liked him so much because he was so badass. But even though he didn't win all the time, he always lost to Snake Eyes, I guess.
Yeah, but you know what? Doing Storm Shadow is educating people to the seriousness of my culture.
Yes, that's true.
If you know, like at that time, there was Hanna-Barbera, and they would make very light of my culture, or did not give you an extension of what the depth of that culture means. Mm-hmm. Just like they did with during my time, it was like what was that? Frito Bandito.
Frito Bambito.
Yeah, and gave you very shallow definitions of what being a Latino. I try to give you the depth of what being an Asian is.
I got you.
You know what I mean? So in Storm Shadow, I wanted to give you my father or my senseis, my masters.
That's awesome. All right, well, thank you for being in depth with me. Dude, you're awesome, man. I love you.
Man.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for you and follow him on social media, please.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him right there, Keone Young. Thank you so much for joining us on the Your Nerd Side. Now, if you want to catch our past interviews with everyone we've talked to on the show, from Comic-Cons and who's visited with us and sat down with us, it's always at yournerdside.com if you want to check them out. All right, real fast, I'm going to throw this out to you guys. How many individuals out there like Jar Jar Binks? There's no answers. I don't hear one answer from anybody. Well, the good news is, or it could be bad news, how would you like to see him on Obi-Wan Kenobi, the new TV series that's coming to Disney+.
I only liked him in the Clone Wars,
because he had
animation.
Because he had a small one?
I think I could do him in small increments of 20 minutes. That's it.
The actor that played Jar Jar Binks is Jamie Stangram. And they recently had an opportunity to sit down with him on a panel.
Wait, I thought it's Ahem Best.
I know.
Oh, I thought you said another name.
Oh, did I say that? I'm so...
God, I corrected you on a Star Wars fact.
What did I say his name was?
I'm amazing. What?
What did I say?
I don't know, but it's Eamon Best, who is the actor for Jar Jar Binks, who said that Jar Jar Binks ruined his life. And they did ask him to come back to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Yes, to be next to the one and only, who is playing Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Ewan McGregor. But I would have to say opposite of that, because on my thing I got, it says... They asked him, and he says, not as far as I know. I haven't been asked. I just don't know. To be completely honest, I think Jar Jar is something Lucasfilm are trying to move away from, and I'm not going to hold my breath for a Jar Jar cameo on Obi-Wan. But, who knows? So now they're saying yes?
Well, so there was a couple of interviews that were done for a lot of other people on social media. And basically, Lucasfilm, when asked by YouTuber Jamie Stanram, said, not as far as I know. He replied, the thing about what I did as Jar Jar as motion capture is, Lucasfilm still has all that data. So they could put him in whatever they want to put him in.
They can put him in the garbage can?
Yeah. I just think he shouldn't come back because there's a lot of bad blood about him.
There's no need for him.
No.
He didn't. This is why you bring back characters.
Why you do?
This is why you bring characters back. They move the story forward. They add more to the story, and they're going to get their own spin-off. Is Jar Jar Binks going to get his own spin-off? No. Did he move the stories along? No. Did he add anything to the movies? No.
Yep.
So let's move away from that. So, and then you had a quick list. What was your thing you wanted to talk about before we get into Doctor Strange?
Well, if you're dying to see Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it's not out yet, but also you're kind of tired of watching the old Clone Wars cartoons, because now here's some other superhero TV shows that you could actually watch and binge on too. Yep. So here they are. So Arrow on Netflix.
That show sucks.
Yes, I agree. I'm just giving you the list.
I'm just telling you, Arrow sucks.
The Flash, Netflix. You do admit the first year.
First season was great on The Flash, was on the WB, and then all of a sudden I didn't know what the hell was going on.
But this is when you're dying to see season 2 on Amazon Prime. The Boys.
The Boys.
Yes.
Great show. And even if you're not into superhero films.
And season 2, again, Watchmen on HBO Go or HBO Now.
Season 2?
No, season 1.
But the Boys season 2 is coming out.
Yeah, but it's not out yet, so everyone can catch up. If I never watched Watchmen or The Boys,
you got to watch Watchmen and The Boys. Both great shows.
You're right. Those are a tie for number 1.
It's a little nerdy, but you'll get into it. The Boys, not so much nerdy. You'll just like it. Trust me.
And Doom Patrol on DC Universe, which is not as good as those other two, but not so bad.
Not so bad.
Not if it's like at midnight. It's okay.
It's pretty good.
Now, one that I don't like, and I think you agree, Jessica Jones on Netflix.
Nah, it's too boring.
And then Krypton, which had us a season episode 1 and 2, and then went away on DC Universe and Sling TV.
I got bored because, hey, dude, when's Brainiac get involved? It just took forever.
And season 1 and season 2, but the rest, I don't know. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Netflix, and Hulu.
I loved it first season, and then all of a sudden it just got boring.
And Supergirl, just appreciated that she's not a big Girl, you know, with what? And on Netflix, Legion on Hulu, which was great, except near the end, like, what the fudge is this movie all about?
A lot of smoking crack.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow on Netflix.
Got boring.
Yes, my favorite because it just got me through that period.
Yep.
Smallville on Hulu.
That is a chick flick.
Yeah, and a good one. Teen Titans on DC Universe.